Hey guys, I'm Jay. Welcome to my physical therapy, and I hope you guys had a great Christmas. It is my first video of the year 2018. I'm really excited to get back on camera and make some videos for you guys. I got some really cool products over the Christmas time and for the holidays, and I wanted to come on here. I've been waiting to use them until I could get on camera. So today we're going to be playing around with my new Morphe Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. I've been dying to try this. I want to see what the firmness is like. Is it anything like my Beauty Blender? So that's what the front of the packaging looks like. It says Morphe up here at the top. And this is what the sponge looks like. It's got like a chiseled edge. We'll get into it when I open it up. Okay, then at the bottom it says highlight and contour. So I guess it's supposed to be for highlighting and contouring, but I'm going to use it to apply my foundation, just like I would a normal beauty blender. So this is what the back of the packaging looks like. And it says blend the rules. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I've never tried anything from Morphe before, so I'm very excited. Oh, and if you love this product, if you want to try it, just use my code, hashtag, yeah, I wish, haha, I'm just kidding. I have no code, obviously. I have like 33 followers. Like, Morphe's really going to give me a code. Come on now. Okay, so anyways, this is what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and get into the video here. We're going to pop it out of its little package and see how this baby goes. Okay, so normally I use a beauty blender to apply my foundation, and I have the pink one, which is the original, and then I also have the black one, which is the pro. So this is the black one. Excuse it, it's a little dirty. It's a lot more firmer than the original. This is the original. It's gross. It's ready to be thrown out. I need to buy a new one. That's why I asked for an Ulta gift card for Christmas, and I got one. I'm very excited. I can't wait to use it. So I have a little story to tell you too while I'm applying this foundation, so just stay tuned for my little story here. Okay, so anyways, normally I use these little beauty blenders, which are gross. Sorry I didn't clean them before. So we're gonna see how this Morphe sponge feels. Oh, well, so far it's really soft. Okay, so this is what it looks like out of the packaging. So it has like a sharper, flat edge on two sides. That looks like it would be great for getting in under the eyes. And then it has the other side, which is more of an egg shape, more like the end of a beauty blender, I would say. Like how you would get in like your creases and all of that. So that's what the sponge looks like. And it says to put it in water and it's supposed to expand. So I did read the instructions on it, and it said to put it in water. So since I don't have editing software, I have to make do with what I got, and I got a bowl of water here. So we're going to just stick it in this bowl of water and soak it up and make it expand. So here's my bowl of water. We're going to put it in, and we're going to just squeeze it like this and see if we can get it to expand. Okay, there it goes. Now it's soaking up the water. It's already kind of a big sponge. So, wow, this thing is getting really big. I was not expecting it to be so big. Wow. Okay, well, that's going to be great for coverage. Okay, so we're going to squeeze all the excess water out of it. And that's how big it is now. Jeez, look how big that thing is. That's pretty big. Okay, squeeze more water. I also got a towel here. And let's see, here's the towel. Let's see, we're gonna just squeeze as much water as we can out of it. But my gosh, okay, so that's the size of the Morphe brush. Look how big that is compared to my face. This is the size of the original Beauty Blender. And let me put this sucker in water here. We'll just soak it up, and I know it's dirty. Just pretend it's clean and beautiful and perfect, because, you know, everything in this world is, but I'm not, so we just have to make do, like I said. Okay, so we're squeezing it out here. We're just putting it in some water, squeezing it, getting it to expand in size. Okay, so this one will wring out really good, And then gonna dry it off with our towel, squeeze all the excess water out of it. Wow, yeah, the Morphe one is a lot bigger than the regular Beauty Blender. So this is the Morphe one, and this is the Beauty Blender. So you can see how much bigger it is. Like, that's pretty good size sponge. So you're going to get a lot of coverage, it looks like, in using this compared to this. But we'll see how easy it is to use to, like, put it in the corners and everything. So, alright, let's get into the video and try this baby out. Yes, I'm very excited. Morphe, use my code. Don't forget to use my code down below. Haha, just kidding. Okay, so here is the foundation we're going to use. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. It's one of my favorites for when I come on camera. Excuse me, I just got over the flu like a week ago, so I'm still getting over that. Okay, so I already have my face primed, and I use this Smashbox Primer Oil, which is one of my favorites for under this foundation especially, because this can be a little drying, so I either like to add a little oil to it or put an oil as a base on my skin before applying this, so it gives me a little bit more dewy foundation and it's not so dry and all of that. So let's try, I don't know, let's try this side first, the rounder side. So we're just going to pour a little bit of foundation on here, just like I would my Beauty Blender. Okay, so that much, that's how much we're going to use right there. Okay, and we're just going to start dabbing, dabbing. Okay, so far, wow, I like the firmness of it. It feels more like my Pro, Beauty Blender Pro, rather than my Beauty Blender Original. It feels more bouncy like the Pro. So this has a lot of bounce to it. It feels a lot firmer. It feels very soft on my skin though. It really feels like it's, you know, like pushing it into my skin. So I am liking this so far. And we're going to try out the other side as well, for like going under the eyes and everything. Okay, so I told you I had a little story to tell you. So my husband went to Ulta to get me a gift card. Okay, and of course at like Christmas Eve, or, you know, day before Christmas or day before Christmas Eve, you know, the stores are packed, there's a ton of people, so he's waiting in line, and he is just like looking at all the products and stuff and seeing, you know, what they have, the little lotions and all the little stuff. You know, if you've ever been to Ulta or Sephora, they always have little products lined up, minis and everything. Well, this product was sitting there, and he always hears me talk about makeup. Like, he is so sick of hearing me talk about makeup. That's one of the reasons why I came on here to YouTube and started my channel, because my husband is so sick of hearing me talk about makeup. I had to talk to somebody about it. So I figured I'd come on here and talk to some people who really care about what I'm talking about. Like, he could care less. He doesn't care about beauty blenders and sponges and the coverage and how it feels on my skin, or how my skin looks amazing when I apply it. He could care less. He could care less if I wear makeup, period. So anyways, at Christmas time, I open up my gift card, and I'm like so excited. Like, oh my god, are you serious? Yes, Ulta. I think I have a little lip gloss on my teeth. I hate that. Don't you hate that? Okay. So anyways, I'm opening my present, and it's an Ulta gift card, and I'm so excited. And then he's like, okay, open this one. And I open it up, and inside is this Morphe sponge. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I see Morphe all over YouTube. Like, everything is YouTube, you know, Morphe this, Morphe that. Use my code, use my code. I would love to try their brushes. That's the one thing I would love to try. And I have heard great things about, like, you know, we watch the tutorials and you see all of the eyeshadow palettes and stuff. I mean, they have huge eyeshadow palettes for super cheap. and they look like they work great. I mean, I guess some of the shadows are like hit and miss, but yeah, anyways, I've never tried anything Morphe before, but I see them constantly on YouTube. I mean, you cannot see any of the bigger YouTubers like Laura Lee or Nicole Concilio or Jeffree Star, Manu MUA. All of them have Morphe codes. Use my Morphe code using Morphe brush, you know, constantly. That's what you hear. So, yeah, I just thought it was so funny that he came home with a Morphe sponge. I'm like, how cool is that? And that's something, like I said, I would never buy for myself. I would never go out and buy a Morphe sponge. I would just buy a beauty blender. I know that it works. I know that it's great. I know that I love it. So I just, you know, would keep buying what I love. I would never try. I've never tried like the Real Techniques or any of those, even though I heard that one's great as well. I would like to maybe eventually try that, especially since I got this one. Now I can like kind of do a comparison to it. But yeah, so far this is great. I mean, it's a great alternative to my beauty blender, especially if it's cheaper. I'm all about being cheap and, you know, getting that bargain or that coupon. Okay, so gosh, that really does make it did look great. I mean, it did a great job. I'm really happy with the way that that applied. That is really nice. Okay, I'm going to try out this sharper edge here and just try and do a little bit more coverage under here where I usually have a lot of darkness from just my heritage, I guess. I'm half Mexican, half Puerto Rican, so I am always having dark circles under here, and I constantly rub my eyes. I have allergies, so I'm always rubbing my eyes and all of that. So I'm just taking a tiny, tiny bit here, and I'm going to put it right on the edge, and we're just going to work with this corner here and see how things go. Dude, I really like this sponge. This really works great. I'm really impressed with this. I didn't have a lot of high hopes for it. I just thought, oh, okay, you know, a sponge is a sponge, but yeah, I mean, I have actually, okay, let me take that back. I have used those generic ones, you know, like the foam cushion ones or just no brand whatsoever sponges that just come in things, I don't know. But I have used other sponges before, and let me tell you, they are not soft like this material. Like, it is just bouncy. You see how that, and I'm barely pushing, and it just bounces on my skin. Oh yeah. I like how I can get in the corners here with this edge, this sharper edge here. I mean, you could probably do the same thing with this corner here and get in there, but I really like this corner here. This just seems to fit really nice for me anyways. And like I said, it does say that this is a highlight and contour sponge, but for my foundation, I love it. I think this is great. I mean, like I said, I will try and get a Real Techniques one and just try it out and see how it compares to this one, and then compare it to my other Pro Beauty Blender as well. But the bounciness and the firmness is definitely more like my Beauty Blender Pro for sure. It's definitely got a little bit more firmer texture than just the regular Beauty Blender itself, which is super, super soft. But yeah, I really like the finish that it gave me, and it just really blended into my skin. I don't notice any streaks or blotchiness or anything like that. I love it. Okay, so this for me, just for me, I love it. I think it's great. I would definitely recommend it. I'm not really sure. I should have looked it up first. See, like, again, if I had editing software, I could just grab my phone, I could look up the price, and then I could put it into my video. But I don't have my phone with me. I left it in the other room, and I don't know how much these sell for. So, I'm sure they're cheaper than the Beauty Blender though, and 20 bucks for a sponge is a lot of money. So I think this would be a good dupe for it, a cheaper version. And I like the material. I like how it feels. So I recommend it. I love it. I'm going to keep using it. I'm so excited I got to make this video because now I get to use it all the time. And my other one, like I said, my pink one is just gone. It needs to go in the trash. We're done with that one. So anyways, thank you guys so much for staying. If you did and checked out the end of my video to hear my thoughts and everything, you guys are awesome. I hope that if you liked my video, you'll give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Why? Because why not? It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. That would be so awesome, and it would help me out a ton. So thank you guys again for coming by and checking out my video. I really look forward to seeing you guys in my next one, and I hope y'all have a great day. Okay, bye guys.